This video will talk about the Solana ETF, which has an 85% chance of going down. As more big money comes into the market, the price goes up. Here, this is how to be successful. It's the same with XRP. Don't be fooled by it. We should see an XRP ETF this year, preferably before tax season. This will be the start of XRP's meteoric rise in the second half of this bull cycle. We'll also talk about some crazy ideas about how much XRP might drop this month. You did read it right. When it comes to XRP, is this January the most bullish ever? Don't worry, I'll take care of you. The price of Bitcoin has gone up by 0.01% in the last day to $96,632. However, the price of XRP has stayed strong at $2.42, up 0.77%. It got to about $2.44 during my short push-up last night before I went to bed. Yes, that price seems to be where it finished. It was the highest we were last night. The XRP chart looks great. We only need one thing right now. Bitcoin needs to become well known. It will push XRP up to $3 or more if the price of Bitcoin goes up. It's that simple. But you need Bitcoin to get out of this bad area. For a long time, it has stayed between $90,000 and $100,000. But Bitcoin's break to $125,000 looks like it will happen soon, either this month or at the beginning of February. I think that will happen this month. It will help pull the rest of the market up with it. Right now, we have to wait. XRP is now worth $2.42, which isn't bad at all. If it breaks above $2.50, I think it should try to go for the $2.72 range, which is where the biggest support is. But Bitcoin should be the center of attention because it's not doing well. Many people say that the market has reached its peak and that this is the end of it. But it's not even close. That doesn't make sense. The market and cycle are both at their peak. They make no sense at all, so don't listen to them. The overall value of all cryptocurrencies went up a little to $3.4 trillion, but I think it should be between $7 and $10 trillion this time. I am sure that this will be the best time, because companies are entering the market in a number of different currencies. There's another one coming out today that looks at support and resistance for a number of different assets. If you're worried about what's going on with XRP, HBAR, Solana, or XLM, you should know about it. We talk about XRP, where it's going, and what to expect. A post on cryptominute.com says that there is an 85% chance that a Solana ETF will be approved this year. Also, Polymarkets, the company that owns the small betting software Polymarkets, is now talking about how there is a 70% chance that an XRP ETF will be launched. I'm going to tell you right now that they are both on their way. I don't think we'll see these ETFs until after Trump takes office and Gensler goes. They might come out near the end of Q1. But these ETFs are what will start the fire and send these assets to those soaring blow-off tops. As we saw, it made Bitcoin hit its all-time high before it experienced its first ever drop. What do you think will happen to Solana and XRP? These two assets will go through the roof thanks to institutional finance. If you want to talk about XRP in the double digits, you will need institutional funding to get there. Then there's this interesting thing. As I already said, I found out late last night that XRP's market value has surpassed Charles Schwab's. The value of XRP on the market is $138.97 billion, and that of Charles Schwab is $135.16 billion. This is just the beginning? They did the same thing with Bitcoin, which took off and became worth more than all of these stocks and companies. The same thing will happen with XRP. Think about what's really going on between the IRS, your crypto reporting, and Trump's news. Until it's official that there won't be any crypto or taxes on crypto, everything is just a tease. After that, think about where the money will go. At the top, we talked about these huge, explosive parabolic blows that could send the coin markets up to $17 or $20 trillion. How did we get here? So there would have to be a 10% move from regular markets to the cryptocurrency market. What is the plan for the next step? Why would these big companies and hedge funds keep trading on the stock market, where any kind of cash gain they make on their investments or stock returns is making them lose money? It won't cost them anything to switch to cryptocurrency. It's clear how and why that money is moving to cryptocurrency. Rich people will say, look, we can move our money to crypto, which is one of the best things about it. We won't have to pay taxes on any money we make. During this bull run or cycle, people, this is important. I'll get right to the point. Michael Bull says that XRP's second rise is about to start. On his lap is a picture of the first rally and the second rally, which are sitting to the right. Sorry, but the picture on the right is what we should be looking at. Right now, we're looking at the picture on the left. Let's see how much XRP costs. The bottom was about 217 when we checked it. We did go below it. We were able to hold on to $1.96, which was the most important number because if it had fallen, we would have gone back to the $1.10 to $1.10 to $1.50 range. So we kept $1.96, which was the previous record high from 2020. When we talk about a new president taking office and Gary Gensler leaving the SEC, XRP is one of the coins that stands to gain the most from the election. We're talking about the end of the disagreement between Ripple and the SEC and how the banking industry will be able to access the XRP ledger and Ripple's network in the US. Our stablecoin is helping to make the network more liquid. Sometime this year, an ETF will be released, which will instantly make more institutions want to buy XRP in large amounts. The $2.70 range is the only number, goal, and area of interest that is in the way of XRP's full sin parabolic mission. If that band is broken, this chart will have a very good case for going up. Where we have constantly retested key areas of interest and made sure that those areas of interest are turned into support so we can keep going with this and keep moving forward. Because XRP is about to enter price discovery, there are a lot of options. On social media sites like Twitter, YouTube, and TikTok, a lot of people are talking about how violent and steep the push will be when Trump takes office and Gensler goes. This will happen in about 17 to 18 days, and if we look at Live Coin Watch's chart of XRP and the whole coin market, everything looks good. Cardano, for example, is back up over 10%, up 11.6%, and it has done very well here. We're all waiting for Bitcoin to break out and hit over $108,000, which would set a new all-time high and mark the start of the first parabolic run of the year. This will send many of us into a crypto frenzy. But that is also up now. A lot of these altcoins are starting to turn around and go up, but we're all still waiting for Bitcoin to break out and hit over $108,000, which would be a new all-time high. No, I don't think so. If you look at what's going on in the world and the fact that Gensler is leaving will end the Ripple vs. SEC lawsuit for good, you can see that we have a new president who wants the US to be a leader in the cryptocurrency space, and a lot of good times coming up in the next couple of weeks. For now, this thing is beautifully coming together and going back to important areas of interest. In a few weeks, it will be ready for a trip to the moon. People who own XRP would be interested in how the markets react and how high the prices of these cryptocurrencies go when Trump takes office and when Gensler steps down. We already know that Q1 was bullish, so let's see how bullish we get this month's end.